Hello and welcome to episode 3 of my All Elite Wrestling series on TEW 2020. In this episode is the time for the first Rampage of the series. I don't have much to say, nothing has happened since last time. So let's get to the action. In a terrible pre-show match, the Varsity Blondes defeats the Battery in 9:57 when Griff Garrison pinned Obarion with an Ivy League destroyer. Brian Pillman Jr. carried the match in terms of in-ring performance. Pillman Jr. had a in-ring performance of 41, Griff Garrison 32, Obarion 32, and Kodama 28. Kodama and Obarion are two local wrestlers they are brought in to see if they can do any good as maybe as jobbers or bring him to even to broad our tag team division even more. In a pre-show bout that didn't have much heat and terrible wrestling, Kylie Ray and Red Velvet defeated Rio and Yuka Sakazaki and the Bunny and Penelope Ford in 10:17 when Kylie Ray pinned Yuka Sakazaki with a super kick. Pretty even across the board for the performances. Yuka Sakazaki with a 41, Rio with a 48. Red Velvet was the weak link with a 29. Kylie Ray with 42. The Bunny with 41. Penelope Ford with 36. I brought in Kylie Ray because I need more depth in my women's division, and Kylie Ray was one of the best free agents out there. Her fun babyface gimmick has gotten an initial rating of 4. It was good, and Yuka Sakazaki was really off her game. But Penelope Ford and the Bunny showed excellent chemistry together. In a terrible pre-show match, Alan Angels and the 10 of the Dark Order defeated Wheeler Yuta and Lee Moriarty and Aaron Solo and Nick Camarado of the Factory in 9:38 when the 10 pinned Aaron Solo with a proto bomb. Lee Moriarty with an in-ring performance of 34, Wheeler Yuta with a in-ring performance of 35, 10, 37, Alan Angels 33, Nick Camarado 30, and Aaron Solo with 33. Wheeler Yuta and Lee Moriarty have absolutely zero chemistry as partners. Okay, so they will never team up again. Alan Angels and 10 had great chemistry when teaming together. That's great because for now at least I plan to keep Dark Order together. See if that changes. Wheeler Yuta benefited from being the flavor of the month. Something that I need to use to boost him. Here's an angle that I usually do just to get the wrestlers' popularity up. I put one wrestler, in this case Bryan Danielson, on entertainment as he is one of the best talkers in my roster. And then I put several people on screen with him. I don't know. Was in the pre-show. I don't know how much that affects if they get any pop by that. I will look after this. Yeah, here you can see some of the wrestlers that I want to get more over. Now let's get to the main show. In a decent match, Miro defeated Matt Sydal in 7:06 by submission with a game over. Miro had a in-ring performance of 74, Matt Sydal 42, and the match rating was 68. So Miro, he just lost the TNT title to Sammy Guevara, but I'm a big fan of Miro, and I can see him go after the world title at some point. His in-ring performance are very good. I hope he can keep this up. After the match, Miro have an interview with Dasha Gonzalez, saying that he is even though he lost the TNT title, he will redeem himself and come back even stronger, even better in the ring than he was before. Keep improving, and one day he will become world champion because he is God's favorite wrestler. This segment got a rating of 85. In a 50 rated segment, this is the regular, the acclaimed entrance where they do the stick, the whole thing with Yo, listen, Bowens yelling out the city they are in, and in ring, afterwards, Ray Fenix and Penta El Cero Miedo comes to ring. Yeah, I think it was just the acclaim that was rated on entertainment and charisma, and they got a 50. I need to get their pop up a little more before getting better rating. But yeah, one of my favorite tag teams on the lower card. In a 60 rated match, in a bout that had a decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling, Lucha Brothers defeated the acclaimed in 8:08 when Penta El Cero Miedo pinned Anthony Bowens with a assisted Fear Factor. Lucha Brothers makes defense number 2 of the AEW World Tag Team titles. Penta with an in-ring performance of 60, Ray Phoenix with an in-ring performance of 63, Max Caster 36, and Anthony Bowens 35. We might not see the acclaimed so much on Dynamite or Rampage, but I will put them more on Dark and Dark Elevation to give them some matches. In a sit-down interview with Jim Ross, we have Hangman Adam Page talking about his uh, victory at the Dynamite anniversary show when he got the poker chip in the casino ladder match, and how he will use it on whoever is champion after All Out. Um, I will have a tournament to determine the number one contender for it, a 16-man. In a 70 rated segment, we have Dr. Britt Baker with her in this match tag team partner Jamie Hayter having an interview with Dasha Gonzalez when they are interrupted by their mm, tag team match opponents Ali Catch and Sky Blue. The segment was got a rating of 70. Britt Baker says neither Ruby Soho or Chris Statlander have been able to defeat her, and not even Ty Conti, who is on the line to get a title shot. She's done very good at Dark, and yeah, it went well for her, so she's up there in the contenders. In a 52 rated match, in a bout that didn't have much heat and terrible wrestling, Britt Baker and the Jamie Hayter defeated Ali Catch and Sky Blue in 8:30 when Jamie Hayter pinned Ali Catch with a curb stomp. Britt Baker carried the match in terms of in-ring performance. Sky Blue was the weak link, struggling to keep up with everyone else's in-ring performance. Jamie Hayter with a 34, Britt Baker 63, Sky Blue 21, and Ali Catch 37. Yeah, I really need to build up the women's division here in AEW because I think it got potential, but it needs to be built up more. Maybe this match should have been on Dark, but yeah, I want to use Britt Baker on TV and give the other girls TV time. In a 71 rated segment, we have a interview with the Super Click. Uh, they're hyping the feud with Christian Cage and Jurassic Express, building towards a singles match and a tag team match somewhere down the road, maybe at the next pay-per-view, because I'm thinking about adding one pay-per-view per month instead of four per year now, just to get more money, more popularity to wrestlers. And yeah, it's used to have more matches. In a 58 rated segment, we have the regular Rampage main event interview with Mark Henry, CM Punk versus Daniel Garcia with 2.0 at ringside. Yeah, CM Punk was the one with the best rating in this interview. The other guys don't have much entertainment skills. Maybe I should have kept them not rated. In a 75 rated match, the main event of this episode of Rampage, in a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, CM Punk defeated Daniel Garcia in 9:01 by submission with an Anaconda Vice. CM Punk carried this match with a 84, Daniel Garcia with an in-ring performance of 44. Uh, this was Daniel Garcia's first singles loss here in AEW. Let's see if he can bounce back. He is also one of the guys that I will put on Dark and Dark Elevation to give him matches and give him experience, because I can see that he has potential. He just needs to get more popularity and more entertainment skills. But now let's finish the show. The show got a 73 rating. It increased our popularity in 16 regions. Yeah, we have a limited number of viewers in Canada, Britain, and Europe because I think I'm on a bad time slot there. I hope we can get more popularity up so I can change that or get even better networks showing us. But that is all for this episode. As I said, I might have in the future. The show got a 73 rating, increasing our popularity in 16 regions. And with that, this episode is over. In the future, I haven't decided how to do this yet, or if I should have Dynamite and Rampage in separate episodes to have them shorter, or keep them in the same episode. Yeah, I'll see how I do in the future. It depends on time for me and stuff. But that is all, guys, for this episode. I hope to see you next time. Uh, Take care, guys. Bye.